Hi, I'm Kayla Young, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make magic in your dorm room. We're going to make guacamole, which is one of my favorite foods. My roommate and I both love guacamole, and that's great for when we have company over. But the problem is that when we're both alone, we only want to make 1 to 2 servings of guacamole instead of 4 to 6. Then we'll have to store the guacamole in the refrigerator, and we won't be able to eat all that, and we're wasting it, which is not very economical. We're going to do mise en place, which is what every good chef does. This means that we're going to make sure we have all of our ingredients before we start, and all of our equipment, so that we don't leave anything out. First of all, we're going to need 2 avocados. These are Hass avocados. A lemon or a lime, but I'm going to choose a lemon today. The salsa of your choice. This is mild salsa from Salsa Fresca. And you need some salt for tasting. A cutting board. Though I don't actually have a cutting board in my room, so the next time I go home, I'm going to ask my parents if they have a spare cutting board that I could use, or I can just go out to Target and get an inexpensive one for about $5, because you really need one of these in your dorm room. Next, we're going to need a sharp knife, a spoon, and a fork. First of all, you want to make sure that your avocados are ripe. This is the key to making great guacamole. Basically, my mom made guacamole one time with unripe avocados and she could not cut into them because they were rock hard and they were not ripe. So the key to telling if these are ripe is if you press on the outside a little bit and it gives a little bit and it feels soft, you know that your avocado is ripe. But for reference, between your index finger and your thumb, if you feel the upper meaty part right here, that's what a ripe avocado should feel like. Then if you come down to your knuckle's very hard, and that's what an unripe avocado will feel like. Now that you know how to tell if your avocado is ripe or not, I'm going to teach you a little trick to ripen your avocado if your avocado is not ripe. What you're going to do is take your avocado and you put this in a brown paper bag. Not a plastic bag, a brown paper bag. Then you're going to seal it up and close it and keep it out of sunlight. What this does is traps the naturally produced ethylene gas, which is produced from fruits, and this will speed up the ripening process. This gas is completely harmless. You will not be able to taste it, you will not see it. It is completely natural and made by nature. Then you will check your avocado in between 2 to 5 days and it should be ripe. Lastly, you're going to need a bowl. This can be a container, it can be plastic. You can also use a plate, but a plate might get a little bit messy. And finally, you're going to need plastic wrap if you plan to serve this guacamole later, or you're going to eat some and then serve it later. And I will teach you later on how to correctly seal your bowl of guacamole so that it does not turn brown. First off, we're going to take our avocado and we're going to cut it. The way we do that is we're going to take one hand and lightly press on one half of the avocado. Then we're going to take our sharp knife and cut lengthwise. We're going to cut it halfway, cut it in half around the pit. And you're going to lightly twist to expose the pit, the meat, and the skin. Now we're simply going to take the pit out with our spoon. And you kind of want to dig it out since it's a little bit hard to take out. Now what we're just going to do is take the meat out with our spoon into our bowl. Like so. Now we're going to take our lemon And on average, a lemon has about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in it. The thing is, our recipe calls for 2 avocados per 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, which means since I'm using 1 avocado today for demonstration, we're only going to use 1/2 of a tablespoon of lemon juice. So what we're going to do is cut our lemon in half. Take the seeds out with our spoon. And all we're going to do is lightly squeeze this 1/2 of a lemon, because we don't want all the juice, because that'll be 1 full tablespoon of lemon juice, and we only want half a tablespoon of lemon juice. That's good. Now we're going to take a pinch or 2 of salt and evenly distribute it on top of your avocados. Now we're going to take our salsa, and I'm going to put about 2 spoonfuls of salsa in. 1. Next, we're just going to fold all of it together with our fork. And you probably actually want to roughly mash it, because you want to crush the avocado to make guacamole. I like mine on the chunkier side, so I'm not going to mash mine too much. This. Next, we're going to take our plastic wrap, and I'm going to demonstrate what I would do if I would serve this later. And actually put it deep down into your guacamole. And lightly press. And that way, you have little to no air in your guacamole. Today, we really did learn how to make magic in our dorm room. And we used mise en place, which means that all of our ingredients are perfectly measured out and in place before we start, so we're not running back during the process to find that ingredient that we missed. We also know how to tell if our avocados are ripe and ready to use. In this case, I used a more mild salsa to appeal to a wider range of tastes, but I actually prefer a more medium or a hot salsa to add a little bit more kick. So today, we learned how to make magic in our dorm room, and we made guacamole that everyone loves.
Wow, Kayla!